Kimmiesworldd. Hit the like button, yeah. Like and subscribe, yeah. It's Kimmiesworldd. Come along, it's Kimmiesworldd. Hey, y'all. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is, I sound like daggone Mr. Rogers, don't I? It is 5:01 a.m. Good daggone morning. How are y'all doing? We are coming in loud, live, and in color. Welcome to Kimmiesworldd. Thanks for tuning in. If this the first, what's up, Swifty? You the first one in here. If this the first time you have tuned in to Kimmiesworldd, I want to formally welcome you here and ask you why you here. Just go ahead, sit back, relax, enjoy this coffee and conversation. Make sure you got a cup of coffee or a cup of tea or something, and be ready to sip. You are first. You are. Congratulations for being first. So anyway, this morning we got a lot to talk about. So as you come in, there is a survey that's available for you, a poll. Make sure you take the poll this morning. Make sure you take the poll. So, hey, Catherine, how you doing? Hey, Miss Deronda up in this piece. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all, we got lots to talk about, don't we? What's up, Lakeisha? How you doing? Y'all, we got a lot to talk about. A lot has transpired, hasn't it? Oh, my goodness. I don't even know where to start. It's so much to talk about. Okay. First of all, what about Donald Trump trying to get Elon Musk up out of here? What y'all think about that? Hey, Feronia. Y'all listen. Don't get jealous because I'll be excited about Feronia coming in here. But I'm just so proud of Feronia, number one. I'm super proud of her. Very proud of Feronia. So that's why when I see her, hey, tell your hubby good morning and hello. Good morning, Lakeisha. So what's the first thing we're going to talk about, y'all? It's so much. Hold on. Let me pull this up about Trump and Elon. Good morning, Miss Della. What are we going to talk about? You look like Latrice Allen with curly weave. Oh, well, then she cute then. But I didn't think Latrice looked like me. I didn't think she looked like me, girl. But she's a pretty woman. Ain't she pretty? She pretty, then she look like Kimmy. Let's see. Trump said Doge is a monster that may go back to eat Elon. Ooh. Did any of y'all see that? Did any of y'all see that? Ooh. Another report says Trump said he'll have to take a look at deported Elon. That is so funny to me. That is, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. I have been so engrossed in this Diddy trial, all this other stuff that's been going on. Y'all, I really ain't been into it. My eyes been glued on the verdict. So, oh, this is crazy. He gonna deport Elon? They are two little girls fighting. They two little girls fighting. But Trump using his power. But see, the thing is, when you get into it with your friend know dirty secrets about you. They know little dirty secrets about you. So Elon Musk, he already dropped one little bomb talking about Trump name is on the what is that? The Epstein list. That's why they been released. And I believe that too. Allegedly. Oh, that is crazy. It says after. Oh, wait. What's who say? After White House 27. Oh, okay. Trump late Monday night fought back, suggesting his administration may investigate Musk companies' massive government contracts. Ooh. I find this funny. Oh my goodness. I ain't got no dirty secrets. I done told all mine on here. I think he is on the Diddy list. Elon Musk or Trump? Let me see. Um, what does that say? Trump said Musk risks losing a lot more than government subsidizes and threatened that the Department of Government of Efficiency that Musk once led may become a monster that will go back and eat Elon. Ooh. Read the book, The Great Controversy by Ellen G. White. I've heard of that book before. What's up, Jose? I've heard of that book. Oh, wow. So far, the feud hasn't grown as personal or as vicious as their public blow up last month. You think? Yes, it has. Girl, the T. Girl, that is T right there. He said it's gonna come back and bite him. Gonna come eat him up. His own Doge. Doge gonna get him. He knows all right. Come RSTA. What? What is it? I don't even know what that says. Okay. Let's see what's going on, what happened in the government, and then we're gonna talk about Diddy, girl, because that's all I really want to talk about is Diddy. Really. Girl. Oh, we. Okay. What's going on? What did they pass yesterday? They passed something. I know they did. German. Hey, German. Hey, Marcio. Brazil KKK. I don't see it on here. Y'all, what did they pass yesterday? Oh, here it is. Here's how Trump mega bill will affect you. Seniors, students, taxpayers, children's parents, low-income Americans, and just about everyone else could be impacted. Oh my God. See what I'm talking about? See, that's why I got that garden outside. That's why I got them chickens. I don't get food stamps. I don't get no government subsidies. None whatsoever. But I know it's gonna affect us in our pockets some kind of way. What's up, Jennifer? It give info in chapter 25 about the future of the USA. What you said about the great country? What my daggone pen? Hold on, I'm about to screenshot this. That'll be a good book to read. Are you good friends with? I don't even know who Tyrone is. You better call him though. Like and subscribe, daily streams content. I'm so glad you're here, Feronia. So hold up, y'all. How's this gonna affect the typical American? Oh my God. The bill has been hashed out in real time on Capitol Hill. Republicans call it President Donald Trump's One Beautiful Bill Act. I wish I could get some help. Girl, I need some help. The latest passed the Senate on Tuesday with Vice President J.D. Vance's tie-breaking vote. Senate Republicans' version of the bill differs in key ways from what the House passed in May. Both chambers will ultimately have to pass the same version to send the package to Trump's desk by his desired July 4th deadline. Ooh. So what is this? What are they Ooh, Lord. People on Medicaid, millions will lose coverage? What the heck? For many Medicaid enrollees, the biggest impact will be the new work requirement. Certain able-bodied Americans ages 19 to 64 who are enrolled through the Medicaid expansion will have to work, volunteer, attend school, or participate in job training at least 80 hours a month. The mandate will also apply to parents of children 14 and older. What? What? But this doesn't affect people that are totally disabled. This won't affect them because how would they do this? Like, say, for instance, my sister, is that Medicaid she on? My sister on Medicaid. Donated 500 GL with the stream. I love your content. I don't see it in no super chat. Y'all, look, we got 55 people in here and 14 likes. Y'all go on and hit the like button, please, and thank you. I know it's real easy to to forget to hit the like button because I do it all the time. I be in people's streams. I come on in there, be trying to get content, and then boom, they'll be like, hit the like button. I'll be like, oh shoot, I ain't even hit the like button. Click, click. So y'all hit the like button. What's up, gentlemen? He said, there she go. There I go. He donated to another guy. Show did he donate to me? That show will help. Hey, that'll help a sister out. Okay. Oh, here's another one that they another part under the bill. People who need help affording food. People who need help affording food, fewer will get it. So what they supposed to do? They better come over here in my garden. More Americans who receive food stamps will have to work to keep their benefits. The bill would broaden the existing work. Dang. So how's that gonna work for people who on food stamps? Because you can only make a certain. Ooh, see, they slick. You can only make a certain amount. So if you working, even if you are disabled, you working, it's gonna exceed the amount, which is gonna kick you off food stamps. I guess. Okay, the bill will broaden the existing work mandate to enrollees ages 55 to 64 and parents of children 14 and older, as well as to veterans, former foster. What does this even mean? The bill will broaden the existing work mandate. Former foster youth and people experiencing homelessness. These are SNAP benefits. The formal name for food stamps may also face other changes. Many states will also have to cover the part of the benefit cost for the first time. Ooh. Let me see. See, you here, small world. And they probably did but because it's such a high amount, it's still pending for approval. What's up, Cryptid? I'm so pretty. What's up? Can I get a shout out? Hey. Everyone tighten up. You got that right, gentleman's corner. Come on in here. Shoot. Get them together. Y'all better tighten up. We sit up here talking about stuff that's important for our United States citizens. People with Affordable Care Act policies more difficulty getting covered. Jesus. People who are on Medicaid or Obama or SNAP may still feel the cuts. I ain't on nothing. Just because you're on Medicaid doesn't mean your health care wouldn't be affected by the bill. Girl, not my health care. Let me tell y'all something. Here in Mississippi, certain they will not take United Healthcare. The hospitals here in North Mississippi will not take United Healthcare. Me and my husband just had United Healthcare 2 years ago. Now we have Blue Cross Blue Shield, but they won't take that insurance, and I don't know why. What does this mean? The real-life consequences of those reductions will result in irreparable harm to access to care for all Americans. The bill, oh, Jesus. The bill could also affect people that don't receive food stamps. Listen, I'm getting ready to put this on subscriber mode. We're going to stop all this nonsense up in here. Y'all going to behave over here. We're not going to have this. We are not going to have this foolishness. She's reading. All right, there you go. All right, watch yourself, Nick. Where the moms at? Ain't no moms up in here. You have United Healthcare? Wow. That's man, I'm telling you. But that's just here in Mississippi. I don't know about other hospitals. Yeah, this is crazy. Insurance is already to the roof. Everyone stay polite, friendly, please. I know that's right. Good morning. Hey, y'all, if people get out of line, don't block them. I meant to tell everybody yesterday I went through the block list. I probably had 100 people blocked. I went through and unblocked everybody. It was the 1st of July. I unblocked everybody. So moderators, let's just put them in timeout for 24 hours. Let's not block them. Only reason why I say that is because I don't want to mess up the algorithm. Yesterday, I think I had 10,000 views. That was huge for this channel. All right. It says, how you doing, Kim? Okay, I will. Thanks, Kimmy. Gentleman's corner says, smart, Kimmy. Timeouts only. Yes, ma'am. Let me see. It said, "Ooh, see, here's what's already happening here. Hospitals are warning the steep cuts to Medicaid could force some hospitals, particularly, I cannot say that, in rural locations to close their doors, limit services, and reduce staff." It's already happening here in Mississippi. It's been happening for the past year or two. They've been closing hospitals in the surrounding counties of Tupelo. So all the small counties have to come here to Tupelo to go to the hospital. And the hospital here is crap. Crap. It's closed all over Mississippi. How's that about y'all? No, it's not good, Lakeisha. To 26 United. Wow. Like, talking about healthcare, like, y'all know I need this hip replacement, right? My left and right hip. Now if I was on my regular insurance, like we have Blue Cross Blue Shield, I would have to pay a $10,000 deductible. So in order for me to get my hips done, if I got them done in the same year, I would only have to pay $10,000. But if I got them done, because you have to wait a certain period of time to have, like if I had a left hip done, I have to wait to get the right hip done, right? Well, if I don't have the right hip done the next year, y'all know, what do they call? It doesn't roll over. It starts over again, which means it'll be 20 grand. Okay. But I'm trying to get it done through the military. The military is super, super strict. I got to get down to a certain BMI, right? So I got about 30 pounds to lose to get down to this BMI. That's why I'm trying to get it done through the military. And it's also what happened to me is service connected. So that's why I'm waiting to get the surgery, because I ain't got 10 grand to go have surgery. And that's through my insurance, my health insurance. If you got to meet your deductible first. It's crazy, man. It's insane. Let me see. Also, for those of you who, just to give y'all some little info, you know, when I get little information, I try to share with everybody. What's up, Stephanie? Good morning. How much are 30 pounds in kg? If anyone knows, can tell me. I'm about to look it up. Are you talking about in American dollars? Is that what you asking for, Ronia? I'm going to give y'all a little tip. What'd she say? 30. What did she say? 30? Oh, she said 30 pounds. And it is. Oh, how many pounds is that? Oh, that's what you're saying. How much 30 pounds in kilograms? That's what you asking me. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know, but I'm about to look it up. Did it do it? Excuse me. 1 pound. Let me see. What is it? Did anybody put it in there? There's a local town in my area that is $1 million takedown from a national fraud. What? What are you talking about, Kim? Do tell. What in the world? What you mean? 30 pounds. Girl, I don't know how to convert that. Anybody know? I think it's 30 pounds to kg is 13. Oh, 13.60 kg. If that makes sense. 13 pounds, approximately 13.61. My bad. 13.61 kilograms. Girl, what do you mean? I think it's having to do with Medicaid fraud cases. Girl. Oh, he put it on here. 13.6. Okay. So anyway, let me give y'all a little tip. So my bank sent me something. Make sure y'all read y'all stuff from y'all bank too. My bank sent me some stuff. It's called, what is this thing? It is a, what do they call these benefits? Hold on, I'm trying to get y'all the right name. I don't know if y'all have Trustmark. I have Trustmark. It's called 2 cash benefits under one plan to help you recover. It's called sickness and accident insurance plan. So I got to read. Normally I won't read this, but I got to reading it the other day. Normally I throw it in the garbage, but I got to reading it and I was like, wait a minute. This thing is only $24 a month. It is no health questions, no medical exams, no waiting period for coverage to start, and it covers pre-existing conditions. And look at here. They pay, maximum payment to you per occurrence is $73,000, $200 daily sickness recovery benefit or injury recovery benefit, $400 daily. Y'all know I am still under the doctor's care for my dog attack. Still under the doctor's care. All this time, I'm still under the doctor's care. Girl, I hurry up and fill this thing out. Do you know how this will help my family? Oh my God. I was like, this ain't nothing but from the good Lord. Girl, hurry up and fill that thing out. I'm about to take it up to the bank. But I'm putting it in the mail. I'm going to the bank today. Crazy, right? Let me see. What she say? It's a 14.6 billion suit. It's huge, Kimmy. Girl, better than Aflac. Right, it is. So make sure, listen, for those of you all who have bank accounts, which everybody should have a bank account, make sure you ask your bank account about this, because I've seen it, because I got another bank too. They send these out too, but it ain't like this one. This one is different. It's called, what I say this thing was called? Sickness and accident insurance plan. Some people are suffering. Like, I know a lot of people that follow me are on Medicaid, are on Medicare. Some people have different things going on. I know Miss Ann has some things going on. I believe, and I ain't trying to tell all her business, but she said this in the chat, so I believe it's okay for me to talk about it. But I believe she's on disability. And so something like this will help her because this covers pre-existing conditions. Gonna help me because I done filled it out. Sounds too good to be true. That's what I said, girl. I'm going up to the bank today. But you got to pay $24. And I guess most people don't read fine print. Baby, I read the fine print. Y'all know I read, y'all. I read that fine print. It says it covers pre-existing conditions. I said, oh, hold up now. I got a pre-existing condition. Sure do. We sure do, Miss Betty. We sure do. Anyway, we're going to switch gears, y'all. Who has watched the Diddy trial? Put a 1 in the chat. I know a lot of y'all. I know Miss Catherine watches the Diddy trial. I know that for sure. Girl, I was looking for you in the chat yesterday. And some of the other people chat because I was in there. I know you watch it. I know. Okay. So, for those of you all who watch it, y'all already know what the tea is, right? Be right back. Everyone got to start some lunch. And look at Ferrari, her little house. She a little wife now, girl. Hey, future boys. So, listen here. Have y'all taken a survey? Let me see if y'all took the survey. Y'all, listen. Go ahead and hit the like button, please, and thank you. And also, if you will, we got a goal going on of 10 super chats. Listen, we shoot for the stars, we'll hit the moon or something like that. Y'all know what it means. So, make sure if you like to go ahead, you can send a super chat. Super chat starts, I think is it $2, y'all? Can you send a $2 super chat, a dollar super chat, whatever? Send a super chat. That helps this stream. That helps this channel. That helps everything. Y'all already know. For those of you all who follow Kimmie's World, y'all already know what it is. But please support the channel. But anyway, we're going to move on. So just hit the like button too. Y'all, for those of you all who've been following the Diddy trial. So yesterday, When the jurors came in, the judge went ahead and answered that question. Remember yesterday morning we talked about how they had a question: did he suffer in patience? He said suffering. Your package will. Oh, thank you, Miss Catherine. Thank you so much. So listen, and I'm gonna open it up. You want me to open it up on live? Would like to take a survey. Let me see. Did I do the survey? Look at y'all. I said so. The survey. So the thing said, do you think Diddy will be found guilty on RICO charges? 58% of y'all said yes. 42% of y'all said no. So if we got all of this going on right here just in my chat, that's what's going on with the jury. They had a daggone deadlock. They said they don't want to proceed no more. But anyway, we're going to get to that. So anyway, so yesterday morning, y'all know when we did our live, I told y'all about the distribution situation or whatever. So the judge answered the question for the jurors. They went back, they started deliberating, right? When they started deliberating, they had another question like right away. It didn't take no time. The question was about, they wanted to hear two witness testimonies. One of them was Cassie and the other was Daniel. Now, it wasn't just listening to the whole testimony. They wanted to listen to the testimony when they were at the Intercontinental or something like that hotel. Now, y'all know that was the hotel where that video came out where Diddy was beating Cassie. And he was in his bath towel. Y'all saw that, right? So that's the testimony from that part where he was beating her, from where they got on a flight and they were headed somewhere and he made her watch a freak off on the plane, and when they got off, they did a freak off, and girl. So the jurors wanted to listen to that testimony. Well, the defense wanted to add in the Instagram post that Cassie had posted, and the prosecutor was like, how's that basically relevant? It's really not relevant. Everybody made Instagram posts, and they covered that during the trial. People put out Instagram posts all day long, social media posts, saying, oh, how grand their life is, knowing they sit up there crying, because I do it all the time. I be having a rough day, and I be like, hey, happy Saturday. So anyway, so they wanted to submit that as well. Also, the prosecution wanted to submit, dang, I can't even remember what they want to submit. I can't remember, y'all. It's just so much. So anyway, I believe they got that, and the judge approved it, so they got it. So the jurors started to deliberate again. All day, girl. All day they deliberated. So anyway, so Diddy best friend, girl, what's his name? Charlie Lucci. He kind of cute, y'all. I'm sorry, he kind of cute to me. I should be saying this, but he is. I mean, come on now. I was like, oh, he a well-dressed man. He was dressed real nice. I don't know what he looked like for real, but on that video I saw yesterday, I was like, oh, he is a well-dressed man. I love a man in a suit. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. And yes, I am married. And no, I ain't looking for nobody. So don't inbox me. Be like, I can wear a nice suit. I don't care. All right. I ain't getting no messages, y'all. Hold on. Let me put this on all. I don't know if y'all typing or what. Oh, that ain't the way he was looking yesterday. So this fool, oh, that is not the way he was looking yesterday. He ugly. So this is not how he was looking yesterday. Hold on. Is that him? So this is Charlie Lucci. Girl, this is not how he was looking yesterday. Girl, this is not how he was looking. Hold on. Hold on, girl. Let me show y'all this. Oh, girl, this is not how he was looking. Let me see if I can find it. I guess it's the suit, because I love a man in a suit. It's the suit, y'all. So anyway, this fool was outside of the courthouse. Does Diddy really have a best friend with that kind of stuff that he does? Right, butt buddy or something. So anyway, this is Charlie Lucci. Girl, he had a stack of t-shirts. A Frico is not a Rico. So listen, y'all remember at the beginning of the trial, somebody was passing out t-shirts to everybody around on the outside of the courthouse that said free Puffy or free Puff. Those people were getting paid $20 an hour. How many of y'all remember hearing that? They were getting paid. So I was like, who is doing that? Because the families inside never knew it was this fool right here. All this stuff has been, y'all, when I tell you Diddy is a machine, all this stuff has been orchestrated by Diddy. So he outside, right? He outside with these t-shirts. They all in different colors and stuff, okay? Yesterday on TMZ, let me show you how this worked. Yesterday on TMZ, y'all remember Gina? She was supposed to testify in a Diddy case. Gina was supposed to testify. They couldn't find Gina. They didn't know where Gina was. Gina was MIA. Why did TMZ catch up with her yesterday at the grocery store, coming out the grocery store? Number one, how did you know she was at the grocery store? Which means I believe Diddy is in bed with TMZ. And the reason why I want to say that is because also on yesterday, his girls, what's her name, Lala, the one who's keeping the girls, she came out yesterday with the interview on TMZ where they were saying, you know, how Diddy's, he's all into the Bible and all this kind of stuff, you know, trying to boost up his character, his credibility, his reputation, because nobody testified at the Diddy trial in support of Diddy. What Diddy is doing a media tour, trying to let the media know, you know, he's a good guy and all this kind of stuff. So Lala came out through TMZ, and it just so happened that Gina came out. Let me show y'all Gina's stuff. TMZ, I tell you, TMZ in bed with the Kardashians, and as I can see, it looked like Diddy too. And then we're going to get to the rest of this. Let me find it. Girl, they probably going to demonetize his channel, but I don't even care. Don't make no money no way. So it really don't matter. These coffee and conversations don't make no money no way, so let them demonetize it. These are all setups and distractions. They got us looking at Diddy. You ought to be looking at what's going on in the opposite direction, then you'll know what's really going on. Yes, but look now. It's a lot of celebrities that are coming out with these lawsuits. I'm telling you, you got Kendrick Lamar, you got Jay-Z. Y'all, it's so much stuff that's being dropped right now. It's so much. I can't even focus on it. It's just one of me. I'm trying to focus on the Diddy trial. I can't even focus on all this other stuff that's going on, y'all. It is insane. You got Tyler Perry, all this stuff. I need like a whole team working for me to help collect information, because it's too much. It's too much. I want to cover everything and can't. It's no way. Okay, let me find this thing with Mia. Girl, his mama. Oh, look at Diddy mama. Look at the way she be looking, y'all. Look at her. I'm sorry to talk about her. No, I ain't. Look at her. She look like she done been through the ringer. It look like she been on drugs or something. And I shouldn't have said that. And look at that shake and go wig. Girl, she done had some plastic surgery. It says they come back with a verdict 23-45 and hung on count. Let me talk about that, Miss Catherine. Let's see. We all need to move to another country now. Girl, we move up. Girl, it's problems over there. If any country, we'll just move to Bali. The jury didn't want to challenge their mindset. Okay, we're going to talk about it. I'm leading up to it. We're going to talk about it. Okay. So, let me find this thing with Gina. Where is it? I know it's on here. How in the world they found daggone Gina? That's what I want to know. How in the heck they found her? And I'm going to tell you something. She was supposed to testify for the prosecution. They need to hold her in contempt of court. They need to lock her behind her, because if she would have given her testimony, how many of y'all remember Kim not shake and go? Girl, yeah, she got a shake and go. That's shake and go wig. She could have got one of these and looked so cute. This a half wig right here. This ain't even, this a half wig. At least it look nice. Girl, that's a mess. Your son got that much money. Although, hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Did y'all know that Diddy attorneys are not getting paid? His assets have been frozen. Joke ain't got no money. He ain't paid daggone Mark Alafit. I can't pronounce his name, but his name is Mark. He ain't paid him. Mark ain't been paid. Your wig is so cute. It's a half wig, girl. It's a half wig. It ain't a whole one. It's a half one. And it's human hair. It's human. You get what you pay for, child. That stuff be looking like synthetic. Be cheap for people that be wearing them. Where is it, y'all? I'm trying to find this thing. They done put it all the way down. Oh, hold on. Let me find. Here it is. Here it is. Ain't nobody seen Gina. Nobody has seen her. She has been MIA. Y'all know she did that interview on Tasha K saying that she was in fear of her life. This is the girl that Diddy stumped the baby out of her stomach. He beat her just like Cassie, allegedly. But she went on to Tasha K and girl, y'all got to go back and watch it. Hold on. Y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you. Let me see.
Hi, Gina. How you doing? I have a quick question for you. You think Diddy's gonna win this trial? Before you go, that's what I want to know. If
Girl, you can tell this was a setup. Look at this. This is a setup. Hold on. Watch her face. This is a whole setup. Diddy paying her.
Win this trial?
Look.
Before you go, that's what I want to know. If Diddy does win this trial, do you think your life will be threatened in any kind of way? You don't think so? You think everything will be safe? Because the girl Aubrey O'Day, she said that if Diddy wins, she's gonna leave the country.
I mean, he never did anything dangerous to me. I'm not.
Oh! Wait. Did y'all hear that? He never did anything dangerous to me. She was on Tasha K saying she was pregnant and Diddy stomped the baby out of her stomach. I remember that because I watched the interview. She's sitting up there lying.
You're not scared? Okay, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Okay.
See what I'm talking about? Diddy is on a media tour. So anyway, so all this come out on yesterday. You got the freak, you got the a freak is not a Rico. You got Gina thing coming out in support of Diddy. You got Lala coming out in support of Diddy, meaning this is Kim Porter's, I guess, best friend or something like that. She comes out, nah, that wasn't her best friend. That's the lady that's keeping the twins. She comes out in support of Diddy. Okay. So now, everybody knew or kind of had an idea that the jurors going to come up with a verdict on yesterday because there was so many people in the courthouse that normally aren't there. Like Diddy girls had showed up after lunch. His boys was there. His mom was there. And so after the jurors had sent those 2 notes, they got an answer for those questions. They continued to deliberate. Girl, about 4:05, baby, I was checking it. Every second, I was refreshing. Oh, we got another note. I said, oh, they got a verdict. Oh, my God. So I'm waiting. So this is why I couldn't do nothing yesterday. People was inboxing. I couldn't do nothing, baby. I was locked in like glue. So I'm looking at the trial. So anyway, this is Lala. This is Lala right here. That's Lala. Oh, she look bad. That's some bad play. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. Anyway, the jurors come back and say that they have a verdict on counts 2, count 3, count 4, and count 5, but they are deadlocked on count 1. Count 1 is the RICO. So I'm like, so I go and I look at it. For those of you all who know, we did a video over here on Kimmie's World about the counts. Let's talk about it. This is why you should follow Kimmie's World, because as soon as this stuff drops, I'm making videos right away. Did I put it over here? My nose on it. Here it is. Y'all hold up. Okay, here it is. I know I put a video. Did I not put a video out? So jury deliberations are still underway. The judge has sent the jury back, and they decided to send a note back, and the note stated that they were done for the day. The judge has decided to bring them back out, let them know, give them brief instructions about keep an open mind. Don't read anything about the case, and they will see them tomorrow. All right. This is the idea. Oh, wait a minute. I must say, hold on, y'all. This ain't the one. This is definitely not the one. Hold on. I'm gonna show y'all. This must be it.
With Progressive, you've got nothing to worry about.
This is
Except for bees, sharks, drifters, the dark web.
Knock, knock. Hi there. I'd love to show you what a K-12 powered school is
y'all
really
hold
like.
what you got. Hold what you got. Girl, the jurors have come to a verdict for counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, and they are hung on count 1. Let's take a look at it. So, Judge, we have received a note at 4:05 p.m. today, and it reads, we have reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, and we are unable to reach a verdict on count 1 as we have jurors on each side. How should we respond? Now, count 1 is the racketeering conspiracy. Count 2 is the S trafficking by force, fraud. Now, let me put a pause right here so I can interject. So, count 1 is S trafficking with Cassie. Count 2, I believe, is S trafficking with Jane Doe. So that's the way they did it. It was like Jane Doe. It was Cassie, then Jane Doe. And that's why they got count 1, count 2, count 3, count 4, count 5. And they all look alike. But it's because it's the one with Cassie. So count 2 is the one with Cassie. I don't know if I said that or not, but it shows it right here. Or coercion. They have come to an agreement on count 2. Count 3 is actually transportation for purposes of... And this is Cassie. Count 3. They've come to a unanimous agreement on count 3. Count 4 is S trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Count 4. They've come to... This is the one with Jane Doe. So, hold on. We're going to talk about it. To a unanimous decision on count 4. Count 5, transportation for purposes of... And the jurors have come to a unanimous decision on count 5 as well. Now, the government said, we are preparing a modified Allen charge. Combs lawyer said, we propose that you tell them to continue deliberating and that you not take the partial verdict. No modified Allen charge. Judge, with the defense request, I bring the juror out to say that. So a modified Allen charge is a supplemental jury instruction used in trials when a juror reports it is deadlocked. It encourages jurors to reconsider their views and potentially change their minds in light of the opinions of other jurors, while also emphasizing no juror should surrender their honest conviction. The charge aims to help the jury reach a unanimous verdict without pressuring any individual juror to abandon their sincerely held beliefs. So, 5 minutes ago, the defense lawyer said, yes, judge, okay, email me. So basically what it is, so I'm going to stop the video right here. We ain't got to go on. So with counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, because what I was looking at, when I looked at count 1, which was the RICO charges, all of the predicates under the RICO charges cover count 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm like, how could they be deadlocked on RICO if they've already have a decision on count 2, 3, 4, and 5? Don't make sense, right? Yes, it do. Because what they said is they've reached a unanimous, they've reached a verdict on 2, 3, 4, and 5, but on count 1, they are deadlocked and they got people on both sides. Either they're saying he's guilty or people say that he's not guilty on those sub predicates, right? What I think what's going on is either one of those 2, 3, because it just doesn't make sense. Either one, like they probably found him guilty of trafficking on Cassie. They probably found him not guilty, and I'm just throwing it out there. They probably found him not guilty on prostitution on count 3. They probably, I personally feel like they found him not guilty on Jane Doe, both of them counts. What is that? Count 4 and 5. I believe they found him not guilty. So for the RICO charges, they have to have two to convict him of RICO. So I think one of them was like arson, robbery, trafficking, and it's all these different sub predicates. Y'all, it is, and they have to have a unanimous vote. So I believe those of the 2, 3, 4, and 5, I think it's only one they found him guilty of. And so they gotta have 2 for RICO. They gotta have 2 for RICO. And I think, but even with the counts, the 2, 3, 4, and 5, they hold minimum prison sentences of 10 years. Diddy's already 55 years old. What he gonna do? So I think, so the judge went back, basically told them to continue to deliberate. They had only really been deliberating for like 9 or 10 hours. If the BS is BS, if he was a regular dude, he would be gone. It's entertainment. Right. He definitely will be gone for the things he did. And here's what pisses me off. It be all these people and these other content creators chat talking about Diddy he ain't do nothing wrong, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. I was on Armand Wiggins' channel yesterday. He said some of the realest thing. I ain't never heard him talk like this, but what he said was real. He said, everybody know people have been scared of Diddy for years in the industry. Nobody has come forward. Nobody, even these women, even Gina, what you had saw, Gina did an interview with Tasha K, just straight telling everything that he had done, and nobody believed her. Everybody thought she was lying until Cassie came out, till that video came out like, oh, Gina wasn't lying. But now she in support. But people were afraid of Diddy. Afraid. Look, y'all, how many of y'all have thought that Diddy unalived Biggie? How many of y'all thought that Diddy unalived Kim Porter? It was going around. Everybody thought that. So, and then here's what Armand Wiggins said. He made a great point. You mean to tell me that y'all wanted Cassie to come forward to say something, people hold her responsible because she got her $30 million from Diddy, and now they're going after him criminally for the things that he did, and y'all hold her fault because she didn't say nothing? He said it's grown men that Diddy have done wrong. Everybody in the industry know what Diddy had done. Everybody was afraid of this man. He has so much power. Really, he did. He does still. Has so much power. And these grown men would not even go after him. But you hold these women responsible and you like, well, they should have said something. They should have told on him. Cassie broke ice. She sure did. She sure did. Listen, he should go down. Just like, what's the dude name? What's his name? What is his name? Was it not Mike Tyson? O.J. Simpson. Remember when he did that to that, what's her name? What was his wife's name that he unalive? Child, I can't even remember. But a situation where he unalive his wife and that man, and they found him not guilty, well, they acquitted him because if the glove didn't fit, they must have quit. They found him not guilty. And then years later, they found him guilty of some stupid charge. Y'all, that charge was so stupid for OJ. Nicole Brown Simpson, yep. That charge was so stupid. How is it that somebody stole OJ Simpson memorabilia, stole his stuff? He went back and stole it back, and he go to prison for it. And the judge slapped on a hefty charge because I believe you reap what you sow. Karma gonna catch up to you some kind of way or another, just like Diddy. I remember, let me tell you something. I have forgot all about this. I remember in the 90s. How many of y'all remember this in the 90s? It was Diddy and, what was his name? Was it Fat Joe? Diddy and somebody in the 90s, they was holding this basketball tournament and all those kids got trampled. I remember that. He got off. He got off for that. He got off for the pew-pewing that woman in the face in the club. Got off of that. Diddy has been in court a lot. He's gotten off. And I believe they are going to hold him to the fire. And I know some people were saying that if he get convicted, it's going to be a riot. And no, it ain't. It ain't going to be no riot. Diddy lose silver. It ain't gonna be no riot. He gonna reap what he sowed. That fool going to jail. He is going to jail. And it may seem like it's stupid because people like, so you mean to tell me that if I give somebody a drug, that is distributing? You mean to tell me that if I date a girl and I fly her out and I give her money or whatever, and years from now she get upset at me, that I could go to jail, I could be prosecuted for sex trafficking? Heavy D, that's his name, Heavy D, showed it. You mean I could be prosecuted for that? And so people think these are little crimes, but look at who we looking at. Come on now. It's some stuff going on, y'all. I'm telling you. It's some stuff. And it just really irritates me because it's like, it's kind of like they doing like this magician stuff right in front of you. And they only gonna let you see a little bit. That's the way I feel like in this court case. They doing all this stuff thinking we know. We don't know everything. What happened to all them S tapes? What happened? Who is on the tapes? I want to know who on the tapes. Who was at these freak-offs for real, for real? They ain't letting us know that. Why are they coming after Diddy? Why they only coming after Diddy? A lot of content creators were saying that if Diddy gets off, it's going to set a precedence in the entertainment industry. Girl, people going to be going, wow. That's why he got to get convicted. He got to, because once he get convicted of what he did, girl, how many celebrities that used to roll with Diddy? I can name them. Kanye, he used to roll with Diddy. Jay-Z, Dame Dash. Who else? Crap, y'all put it in the comment area. They out to get the blacks. Yeah, listen. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, y'all gonna get mad at me for saying this. Y'all gonna probably cancel my behind. But you still a nigga at the end of the day. At the end, it don't matter how much money you got. They still gon' what the people in the North say, they still gonna sun you. So for some of y'all on the East Coast know what that means. They still gonna sun you. Still. I don't care how much money you get. You still a igga at the end of the day. And you gonna stay in the igga place. Now they'll let you get a little bit. But you gonna get up here? Cause listen, look at Hugh Hefner. They ain't never get him. They ain't never get Hugh. Never get Hugh. All them women. Yeah. They ain't never get Hugh. They ain't never come after what's the dude name? Clive Davis. They ain't never come after him. What is that other guy that on UMG? Universal Music Group? They ain't never get him. What is his name? Hold on. Let me figure out what this man name. Somebody, if somebody could put it in the chat, it's something Lucian. He is over at UMG. Good morning, Pooh. Good morning. It's what is the dude's name? It's something Lucian. Ain't nobody put it in the chat yet. I don't know if it's Grant Lucian. What is his name? It's who? No, not who signed the UMG. What is the dude's name? What is his name, y'all? Can someone? Probably Beyonce is on the taste, and maybe JC too. Oh, excuse me, JC. You know what? How many of y'all remember? It was I done so many daggum stories. It was a celebrity that had came out. I cannot remember who it was, and he said it was about 10 or 11 people in this suite, and Beyonce was in there, and this was during the time this stuff. Y'all ain't going back to bed. What you laying down for?
Oh, this laying in the bed. I'm cold.
You ain't laying in no bed. Both of y'all up. Ain't nobody laying in no bed. Y'all better get up. You better get up and go brush your teeth.
I'm cold.
Well, go put some clothes on then. You ain't laying in no bed. You lay in your bed, he lay in his bed. That's it. That's all. That's why you got 2 beds. Anyway, Lucian, that's his name. That's his name. Thank you, Gentleman's Corner. I don't know who you are, but you on point this morning. How many of y'all remember they had I cannot remember. Maybe somebody, it'll probably jog Catherine's memory because I know she be on it too. They had I don't know if it was a little baby. Was it a little baby? Somebody had a meeting with Jay-Z up in this suite, or was it Diddy? Jay-Z was there, Beyonce was there, and he let it slip in the interview. He let it slip that something was going on in that daggone room.
Can I take a bath, Carter?
What?
Please.
Did you take a bath last? Is Nana gonna be back there?
Yeah.
Okay. For sure, they're gonna make an example of him as they always have with us to scare the masses. But here's the thing, and I gotta come back to that little thing because I gotta find out what it was. I don't know if it was a little baby or something. It was somebody. But if you follow the rules to a T, because see, they don't come after everybody. You ain't never heard nothing about Denzel, maybe.
Can I get this shirt and this?
Yeah, because we got to go outside and work this morning.
Okay.
If you keep your nose clean, you can be rich and keep your nose clean. But see, what it is black people, let's call a spade a spade. Black people think since they got money and they out there with the white folks, let's be clear now, come on now, that they got a little coin and they out there with the white folks that they can do what the white people do. No, you can't, because you still an igga at the end of the day. And y'all can say whatever, but I'm just using that terminology saying igga, but I'm not really calling them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that. You still black at the end of the day, and they consider you a igga at the end of the day. It don't matter how smart you are, how much money you have, how many degrees you got. Your skin color still black, baby. You ain't white and you ain't right. They'll let you chill with them, but you can't get too big. I don't care. Let me tell y'all something. And this stuff is inbred in these little kids. When they small, I sit back and watch small children, black and white, play. I be at the playground. Sometimes I take Kaden to the playground, wherever we go. And you can see black and white children play. Every single time you're going to see a white kid bossing a black kid. Every single time. And I teach mine. Baby, don't nobody get in the line in front of you. If you up there first, tell that joker to get to the back. Just because he white, he ain't right. He ain't in charge of you. He'll tell you what to do. And this happens all the time. They always take leadership role. I don't know what is inbred in children, and maybe y'all can help me understand what is inbred in these children at a small age, where our children feel like they are inferior. It is, and you can even see them when they play. Like I've never told Kaden to be racist or you only play with your kind. Now, like you can see it now. Like my daughter told me about this. She had took Kaden to this little park where she lives. And she said Kaden was more geared to play with white kids than black kids. And I said, wow. She said, Mama, why you think that is? I said, he go to a white school. That's what he know. I said, dang, I'm about to have him around black kids too, because you need to play with everybody. You just don't naturally retreat to white people. You play with everybody. You talk to everybody. Me, I talk to everybody. I don't care if you white, black, purple, green. Ain't nobody bigger than me. But at the end of the day, in a white person's mind, even it don't matter who you are, don't matter how, you still a igga at the end of the day. And if you get too big or too, like in the country, they say you get too big for your britches, they're going to set you down. Not sit you down. They're going to set you down. Let me see. Come on, pretty. That's true. That's true. That's why Malcolm and Martin Luther King took them out. Right. You right, Kimmy. And you could see it in kids. You could see at a real early age. They from us. It's good you picked up on that early. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, y'all. And I think that's what messes black people up when we have all this money angst and because I ain't got it. I ain't got it. When they have all this money and all this power, they get too big. You know what I'm saying? But even when you work for yourself, you still got a boss. Even when you still got a boss at the end of the day. Like if I owned a trucking company, I still got a boss. Let me tell you why I say that. My dad used to own a trucking company. I ain't gonna say $1 million trucking company here in Alabama. It was in Alabama. He was the first black person in the state of Alabama to get his DBE license. You don't know what that is? Google it. We ain't got time to go over it. But he was the first person that got his DB license. So he got a contract in Alabama to build a highway. Mind you, he had a trucking company. The mob was in that city or that little country town where they were actually building the Quarter X in Birmingham. And my dad had dump trucks. And so, what am I trying to say? The mob was where my dad lived at. I'm going to just say, well, they ain't living where he lived. But the mob was in Jasper, Alabama. You know anything about Alabama? The mob was there. The mob wanted that contract because it was $1 million contract. Girl, my daddy, they got word to my daddy that they wanted that daggone contract. I'm telling, that was my daddy's business. Girl, my daddy let that daggone contract go because he said his life is more important than a daggone coin. At the end of the day, even in your own business, people still can control you. Because, like, even that company, that was a white-owned company that gave my daddy that contract. He had the contract. Girl, the mob was working the contract, and they wanted the whole contract. Girl, they got word to him. He had to let it go. He said his life is way more important than a coin. Y'all can have it. They'll put you in a cement block and throw you up under the water. And that's real talk. You right, can remember they wouldn't let Oprah in that store in France or somewhere. I think they locked the door on her. Girl, give it size and self, think they better than everybody else. But you know I have long with you to come up on that money. You can still come down. Girl, let me tell you something. The same bridges you cross going up, you're going to cross some same bridges coming down. And that's why you always got to stay humble no matter what it is. No matter how much money you have, no matter how much fame you have, no matter how much power you have, You have to stay humble because they will yank that rug up under you. Look at Tyler Perry. Baby, they're trying to yank the rug up under him. Tyler Perry. And I'm not saying that what Tyler Perry has done was right. Tyler Perry, what these people should have done is they should have kept their daggone nose clean, because when people know your dirty secrets, girl, they put them in the daggone book on you. They write them down. They put them in a book. When people know your dirty secrets, they put them in a book. And they were like, this gonna come back. It's people on this daggone app do it. I'm dead serious. People on here, baby, they be on here like it may be somebody on here right now screen recording something I say to my, I'm going to need to use this later. I got you. And it's going to come back up. Okay. Girl, I'm telling you, you got to keep your nose clean. You got to dot your I's and cross your T's. And people forget. They like, oh, I got money, I got fame, I got respect, all this kind of stuff. You better still keep your nose clean. You better keep, especially if you black. Because we all know black and white can't do the same thing. It ain't the same judgment. Even when it comes to the law, you pull a black person over, 9 times out of 10, they gonna get a ticket. They ain't gonna get no citation. They gonna get them a ticket. And they might end up dying. You pull a white person over, oh, okay, I'm sorry, sir. 9 times out of 10. My daughter, I talked to y'all about this, I think it was last year, maybe the year before last. My daughter lived in a well-influential area, right? She had gotten pulled over one night. They pulled her over, and in her neighborhood, they pulled her over, and she called me. That is her thing. When she get pulled over by the cops, she gonna call her mama. Girl, that daggone officer drew his weapon on my daughter. Sure did. I told my daughter, she was freaking out. I said, Jasmine, calm down. Calm down. Mama, calm down. Now ain't the time to deal with that. You say, yes, sir, whatever, put your hands out the window, whatever you got to do. Just shut up. Don't argue with him, because he got the power right now. He may be wrong all day long, but shut it down. Shut up. She was like, shut up, girl. Shut up. Deal with it when you get to the house. Just make it home. That's all I need you to do is make it home. There was a female officer, because she requested a female officer because the male officer was very aggressive. Like I said, he drew his weapon on her. And my daughter's a chemical engineer. She ain't no threat to nobody. Anyway, she talked to the female officer. Female officer agreed, he should never draw his weapon, She ended up getting released. I think they wrote her, I don't know if they wrote her a ticket or not, but anyway, she got home the next day. Then she filed a complaint. She filed a complaint with the police department, and the rest is history. But black people, I don't care where you live. I don't care where you go. I don't care how much money you got. You still black. Like my daughter, for instance, my daughter's a chemical engineer. She get paid very well. Very well. To be 25 years old, I ain't never made no money like that. My husband's a truck driver. He don't even make the money my daughter made. Chemical engineer, she make bank. She came out of college making bank. And she done been out of college. What is it? How long Jazz been out of college? What, we're in 2025? Almost 3 years. I think it's 3 years. So you can only imagine what she makes now with the raises and everything that she's gotten. She worked for a very big company. That's all I can say. But she makes well for herself. And baby, when she be going into these places, girl, they be looking at her like she's some Rudy Poo. And she never tell nobody, like, she'll tell people she a nurse all day long. She don't want nobody to know what she do. She tell people she a nurse, or she a nail tech or something like that. People think she's some dumb black girl. Nah, boo-boo, you looking at a boss over here. She a real boss. But I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you still black. Don't nobody, you still black. Big fat Kimmy. Well, I be like that. Yeah, they got you for blackmail, and you can never pay enough. You start out paying, you will never be done paying, and you still gonna go on. You might as well let it go in the beginning. Show right. Mm-hmm. They'll railroad. Yep. Show will. They show will. They rep the girl child. Give a size and self think they better than everybody else. Okay, I read that. Girl, it's a whole mess. Y'all gonna hit the like button, please, and thank you. But those are facts, y'all. It's just facts. That's just the way it is. I don't know why it's like that. I wasn't raised like that. I wasn't raised to look at color whatsoever, but that's the world we live in. Yes, the world is changing, but at the end of the day, girl, even these other countries, they don't like black people. They don't like us. Huh? These other countries don't like us. It's sad, but it's true. Because I guarantee it's a lot of white celebrities, male celebrities that's doing the same thing, if not worse off than Diddy, that they ain't never went after. See, Diddy got too big. He got too big for his britches. They just care about our and that's it, and that's all. Listen, that's it, and that's all. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. And this is one reason, because y'all know, my husband told me last week, stop talking about that girl Peach. He told me that, but I'm gonna say something about her today because she wrong for this. Black people don't understand what type of power. They don't understand what type of power we actually have. Our dollars. Girl, we spend more money than white people. We do. We do. When Peach McIntyre would post those videos of her on Target knowing we supposed to be on a boycott, like, girl, do you not think you black? You still an igga at the end of the day. You don't think you black? You got this large platform and you are not going to help your people? Like, are you for real right now? She ain't got no sponsorship with Target. Like, what? We in a whole boycott right now. Do you know, with black people just pulling away from Target, it messed them up financially. When black people took their dollars away, girl, we are the highest spending consumer. It's African Americans. That's standing out with picket signs and stuff like that. Don't nobody care about no picket sign. You hit people in their pockets now. So it really kind of, I never made a video about Peach about that, but it really kind of messed me up when I saw that about her. How she like, oh yeah, we ain't supposed to be in Target, but da-da-da. You stupid girl. You a whole clown out here. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, Target definitely felt it. Don't nobody like us. They are jealous of us because we are originals. They're original. You know what? And see, this is why I say all the time, black people do not know their power. Because at the end of the day, you can mix our melanin with anybody. Look at this melanin, girl. Look at this melanin. Have y'all not seen my mama? She got some wrinkles, but it ain't bad. Y'all, I'm almost 50 years old. Look at my skin. Flawless. I ain't got no... Girl, that's melanin. That's all that melanin, girl. Let me tell you something. You can mix us with anybody, and they still gonna say they black. You can mix, and no shade to white people. I'm just talking about my people right now. You can mix white with black. They don't say they white. Black is dominant. We are dominant. And so if our race is dominant, we are dominant people, but they don't want us to know what everybody else know our power but us. Everybody know our power, but we don't. We don't know it. Some people know it. Some people know it. It's sad though. It's sad. And so this stuff with Diddy, he definitely going down. If Diddy is not convicted on but one of them counts, y'all got to think Diddy is 55 years old. Mind you, he is a recovering drug addict. Listen at all the drugs he did. Ketamine, cocaine, Molly, ecstasy. some other MGA, some other type of weird stuff. Girl, that joker was on it. Do you hear me? That stuff make you age. And now he's not on it no more. Even Cassie has to take a supplement. And I thought this was so strange. She pregnant and she has to, whatever she was taking, because she was such a rug addict, she has, what is that stuff they give you? It's something to keep you mellowed out. No problem, Miss Kathy. Yes, ma'am, Miss Kimberly, Miss Manila. Blessed to you. What is that stuff, y'all? Thank you, Feronia. Thank you so much. Y'all, please hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. Remember, we got membership badges available. We have yet to get a super chat. Y'all, we didn't even get one super chat. So please, we got 116 people in here. I know y'all got $1 or $2. Y'all gonna drop a super chat. Support this stream. Y'all know this stream ain't making no money. None. It don't make no money. Not in the morning. Only thing that helps this stream, and I know y'all enjoy coffee and conversation, only thing that helps this stream is your super chats. That's it. And if it ain't nothing than $2, like my husband say, is more than I had. So what was I just talking about? I said, what did I just say, y'all? What in the heck did I just say? I was just getting ready to look it up. See, this is why. What was I just? Lord, it'll come back to me. What did I just say, y'all? What was I about to look up? Oh, that rug. What is the name of that chemical when you on rugs? What is the name of the drug to give you? Oh shoot, I ain't one type of nothing. What is the name? Facts, and some people don't take the time to know. What is the name of that chemical they give you when you are off rugs and it keeps you mellowed out? Cassie was on that while she was pregnant. Whatever the name of it was. And Diddy is a rug addict, a recovering rug addict, unless he's getting it in prison, which means he's gonna age faster. That man can't handle 10 years in prison. Methadone, sure is. Miss Catherine, thank you. Y'all thank Miss Catherine. She gave a super chat yesterday. Thank you so much. Methadone. She was on that mess when she was pregnant. I was like, shit, how's that going to affect the baby? Methadone is a medicine used to treat, heroin dependency. It is taken daily to relieve withdrawal symptoms and reduce cravings for heroin. The aim of methadone maintenance treatments is to help you reduce your illicit drug use. She was on. Does that affect her pregnancy? Well, she already had her baby. That's crazy. That is crazy. And you got to think, Cassie is younger than Diddy. Diddy probably been on these rugs for a long time. And for her to be pregnant and still have to take that, girl. So you know that man cannot tolerate 10 years in prison. He'll be like, say he got 10 years. If the judge gave him a minimum, because this judge is a really nice judge. I don't think he's going to give him the minimum given the charges that he had. I think he'll probably give him maybe 13 years. So he's 55. He'll be 68 years old. Girl, do you think he going to spend? Girl, he couldn't make that. This is why they give it to the mother while she's pregnant to help the baby to have the withdrawal as well. Wow. I don't think it would affect the pregnancy because it helps them both because the baby gets addicted to it as well when a mother is doing drugs. But she hadn't done it in a while. See, this is what I don't understand. Supposedly she ain't done it in a while. She got other children. So I would think she ain't done it in a while. Would you still have to be codependent on that type of method? Like, you still got to take that? I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's kind of odd to me. But I know Diddy cannot sustain that long in prison. So anyway, I believe the jury will come to a verdict this morning. I believe it'll be before lunch. They're not playing. They trying to get up out of there. They done had 6 weeks of trial. Them folks trying to get out of there. They try to go. I don't blame them. But it's more concentrated to the baby when it goes through the mother's blood strand. So they are seriously addicted when they are born. Just be crying and shaking, and you can't keep them calm. But Cassie wasn't on drugs. Well, I don't know. Maybe she was, child. I don't know. Dang, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy, y'all. That is crazy. So I believe the jury will come up with a verdict this morning. It's gonna be before noon. Because they are ready to go. I guess, but I don't know, because if they deadlock and they got strong beliefs, you got to think one of them is a 51-year-old scientist, got his doctorate degree. It's going to be hard to convince him. You can't stop taking it. If you are on a high dose, they'll taper you down in small increments. Could be a very low dose. Well, I wonder if Diddy have to take that. Would they give that to him in prison, or would they make him do cold turkey? Y'all think he taking methadone? Okay, I just looked it up. They said that the methadone passes over the placenta. Oh, thank you, Cabbage Patch. Oh, okay then. Well, what y'all think about Diddy? Y'all think he been on meth? Would they give him that in prison? Let me see. Will prisons give drug addicts? They offer it in prison. Girl, he gonna have something. Dang. Why methadone is a effective medication? Yeah, they do provide it. They do provide it. I was about to say, I think they give it to you in jail also. He might, but he ain't no telling. Let's see, yes. And after they do the free calls, they'll be doing an IV resets. Yep, replenish the body with IV. Yep. Now saying it's actually safer than continue using drugs. Wow. Yeah. Listen, that's a good point, Miss Betty. Miss Betty was saying that once they was doing those free calls, that they would have to take IVs. Girl, they were having people on standby waiting, and it would take them days to recover from this illicit drug use. Every week they was having free calls. And I believe that he was taking it more than just doing a free call. Diddy is nasty. Diddy is nasty. It's nasty, y'all. That's just nasty. Make me want to throw up. That is so nasty. So freaking nasty.
You still don't lie?
Yes. What's wrong, baby?
I thought you was ready to go outside.
Are you ready to do? Well, go put your pants on. Go put your pants. Kaden ready to go do the chores. How many of y'all saw the vlog that we did yesterday with the watermelon?
We cut the watermelon.
We did. Oh, I made that sorbet.
What?
It's in the freezer. I made a watermelon sorbet yesterday out of that yellow meat. I put them in your room on your dresser. I made a watermelon sorbet, y'all. It tastes so good.
And it tastes like ice cream.
I didn't want to record it because I didn't really know how to make it. So it's the first time. But the next time I make it, every time I get watermelon, I'm going to make a sorbet. And that give you a healthy alternative to not eat ice cream. Okay, put your pants on, dog.
Carter ready too.
Carter going out. Chad, ain't they going outside to do chores?
Carter only need pants.
Okay. Girl, they are ready. Let me show y'all what I made for the babies.
Let's go.
Okay. Y'all, they read 6. It ain't even 6:30. I wonder, does he have something outside of video? Ooh, they're basically swingers. No, they not, Kim. No, they not. Girl, the swinger organization has denounced Diddy. Said he is not a swinger. Swingers don't act like that. I said, oh, not the other freaks. Girl, the swingers done denounced his tail. They said he is not a swinger. Swingers don't act like that. I said, go ahead now. Go ahead. Oh, Lord, y'all. This chair so damn low. I can't even get up. Okay, here we go. Let me show y'all what I made for the chickens. I made like shish kebabs. They my babies. They are my babies, y'all. I made these yesterday for them. Y'all, I'm in a chicken group on Facebook. Look, I made these for the chickens yesterday. It's the watermelon, and so I'm going to stick them in the ground, and then they can come and peck them. Isn't that cute? I'm taking this outside to them. I got apples. Isn't this cute? These for my chickens. Girl, they denounced Diddy. Yeah, they don't want me.
I'm hungry.
Now, listen, you going to have to make up your mind. You done told me to go outside to feed the chicken, then you going to come in here talking about you're hungry. Make your mind up, boy.
I want you to get over there.
I'm about to. Yeah, I saw it come across, so I stick these in the ground, and these little treats for my chickens. Okay, hold on. I got to go to the bathroom, boy. So this is... Chickens love watermelon. Let me get my... And then let me show y'all something else, and then we're going to get off. I like that idea. So let me show y'all. So listen, I told y'all I was going to be drying out my seeds, right? Using my seeds. So these are my seeds.
Mama, you might forget.
I'm not going to forget.
Yeah, you do.
Look.
You forget all the time.
Oh, be quiet, boy. These are my seeds from my yellow meat, watermelon seeds. I know them chickens love you. They do. So these are my watermelon seeds. Let me show y'all this.
Mama.
These are my okra seeds. And these came from the okra. And these are my bell peppers. And so I'm drying it. Well, these are dry. These are about dry. I got to order something to put the seeds in. So when I get ready to grow the garden next year, I'll use the same seeds. I don't have to buy seeds. Smart, ain't it? But anyway, y'all, make sure y'all watch that vlog I did yesterday of one of my watermelons was ready. You want to tell everybody? You didn't get your pants on. Put your pants on. We getting ready to go. Put your pants on. Yeah, I got to go outside, go to work. So I know them chickens, yeah. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something, then I'm going to get off. The chickens, I can put my hand... Oh, my God, your watermelon also looks so good. I made a sorbet out of that watermelon. Half of it, I made a daggone sorbet, y'all. It is so good. So good. Out of the yellow meat watermelon. So, what's I going to say? Now, I can put my hand down in their little box, and they just crawl up in my hand. They crawl, y'all, they love me. They just crawl up in my hand. I just hold it like this. Even the guinea will do it. Y'all know that guinea is very aggressive. I put my hand. I just put my hand down. They crawl up in my hand.
The rooster almost did this.
My dad told me yesterday. He came in and mind you, that yellow watermelon. It was so good, Mr. Rondo. And that sorbet I made out of it is so good, and it's healthy too. But
we made a smoothie.
Yeah, we did make a smoothie. My dad came in. My dad came in yesterday and he said, "You did a real good job on them chickens." I know I do. Y'all know chickens stink, right? Not my chickens. I go in there every day and I give them new wood chips. I clean all that poop out. Y'all, it take me I probably spend an hour with the baby chicks. And mind you, I got the 8 older chickens, and then I got Coco. I got all these animals, and I take care of all of them. And I don't put Coco back. Coco got her shot collar back on. I got her together.
It was with the other collars.
How to chicken family doing like the teenagers younger does, and then the little ones. Don't let your dad cook that. Girl, what you said? I told him. But those aren't meat chickens. They're not. But he said he gonna buy some quail. Well, they can't go in there with my babies. Those are my babies. I done spent a lot of money on those chickens. Don't bleed on food with them. So I should have some content dropping this week. I got a vlog dropping. Y'all be thinking of names for the chickens. We got 31 chickens. Please think of names for each person can choose one name. So if you choose a name, that'll be like your chicken or whatever. And I give you updates on your chicken. Girl, they are so pretty. Let me see if I got a picture on here. Did I take a picture of my babies? Did I take a picture of them? I don't know if I... Lord bless it. Oh, here they go. Here they go, y'all. There go the babies. Can y'all see them? There go the babies. That's one of them. I'm going to try to take another picture. Y'all, look at what was in my garden. This one was in my garden yesterday. That's my harvest. And this. I'm going to show y'all this. And y'all know we got a watermelon. That's the watermelon we got. Just so y'all think I'm lying. That's the watermelon. So, and I grew all this from a seed, y'all. You can be cute and have garden and chickens and all that kind of stuff. Look at, I put my nails on because I'm going to be cute out there. And I ain't got no farmer clothes on. I'm going out there with the chickens. I'm going to put my little boots on and we going to work. Sure is. All the boys look so proud and happy. They are. So, hello, gamer. Gamma. What did he say? Gamma. You call me a grandmama. I ain't no grandmama. Do not group want to have nothing to do with Diddy, and now he get locked up. No group want to have nothing to do with him. Anyway, let me go. Hey, Jazzy. Anyway, we're going to go. And I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna put so hear me out. For those of you all who really be a part of Kimmie's World, I am going to post a video. Well, not a video. I'm gonna put a stream up, and it may say 12 noon. It's gonna be a verdict reading. It's gonna be a verdict video. So just stay tuned to it. Make sure when I post that video, make sure you turn your notification bell on, because I don't know when the jury is going to reach a verdict, but when they do, I'm going to go live on that video, and girl, we're going to talk about it. It's soon. And listen, let me tell y'all something. I told my mama I know the same time the news media know, because I'm refreshing every few seconds. So as soon as I see the verdict is in, I'm going live. So the news media are going to go live too. Everybody, all of us going to know at the same time. So you might as well come over here to Kimmie's World. We could talk about a girl. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day. I love you guys. Make sure you turn your notification bell on when you see the verdict reading. Even if it's, because they may or may not come up with a verdict today. It's still going to be on that particular video. So the times are going to change. But if you have your notification bell turned on, when I go live, it's going to send you an alert. What? You ain't hungry. You just want me to get out so we can go outside. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Make sure you hit the like button. We never got to 100 likes. So make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Shout out to my new subscribers. And also share this video. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.